Whether you're sold on some good old Costa del Sol...
God bless the Costa del Sol!
Sun's out, guns out, Dave. Or maybe you're partial to a bit of Costa Blanca.
We love Benidorm!
There's one thing us Brits all agree on.
Boom! I love Spain.
Boom! Me too. It's why many of us say bye-bye Blighty and hola sunny Spain.
It's like paradise in the sun.
Living that life in the sun can come with a cost.
It's about 360 degrees in here at the moment.
It can be hard graft.
Breaking things down in Benidorm.
But when the working day is done...
Finish for the day!
You might just have earned your dream life.
Get yourself off your backside, get over here, because it's beautiful.
And that's why there will always be...
How could you go wrong with that?
Everything's beautiful.
We are in paradise.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, expats Peter and James hope daughter Sophie will make their corner shop a family affair.
So yeah, I've got you a little pinny and a name badge.
And in Fuengirola, the sky's the limit for 83-year-old Val.
I'm too precious to fall out.
And dog designer Inez is buckling up for business.
There we go.
It's first thing in the morning on the Costa del Sol. The sun is shining, of course. The cafes are opening up. And in the village of Molina, married couple James and Peter are opening up the corner shop they run together.
It's English.
And just as well, because us Brits abroad can't get enough of that taste of home.
No, I come 90 kilometres to come here to buy English food.
Miss from England would be the tea bags, but now we have them all here.
They're friendly, helpful.
Typical sort of British favourites, roast beef dinner, cottage pie. The other thing that's really, really popular are things like your curry sauces, again, even in this heat, sweet and sour sauces. Plain, ordinary white sliced bread is probably what everybody will pick up when they're in store.
I've heard it's the best thing, James, since well, you get my meaning. Peter and James from Portsmouth have been married for 14 years and moved to Spain 2 years ago.
Another day at the village store, but a very special day as well.
It is, because they're expecting some very important people.
Who's coming to visit?
Sophie, Josh and Arlo.
And baby Arlo are coming to see us. This is so exciting.
Sophie is Peter's daughter from a previous marriage, arriving on holiday with her fiancé Josh and their baby Arlo. They're on a fact-finding visit to see if Spain might be for them.
We briefly went back to the UK to see Arlo when he was born.
No, it was only 2 days we went back for it.
Yeah.
It's exciting because they haven't seen where we live.
Peter and James can't wait to see their daughter again. They'd love for the young family to join them in sunny Spain.
I suppose I've got a hidden agenda that I would just like them all to come over here. Look what you could have.
It is a better way of life.
It is.
After 18 long months...
Oh, my God.
So 12, 14 years.
Yeah.
Sophie, Josh and their new baby are finally on their way.
It's in the air.
In the air.
And it's time for Peter to head to the airport and collect them.
Right, I'm just going to go and swap the cars.
OK, man.
Right, is that right?
Yeah.
We do miss family.
Yeah.
It's really, really difficult. We miss family. Talk to them on the phone, but it's not the same.
Down in the airport car park, Peter waits for his VIPs to arrive and saves a couple of quid on parking. Is that them? No.
It was very exciting. Didn't think it was going to happen, really.
James is waiting patiently back at the shop for news.
So, yeah, I've had word that they've landed. We're just waiting for them to come out of the car park so that we can meet them. Exciting.
And it will be even better when you show them how lovely a life on the Costas can be. When in Spain, we Brits love to make a splash. And you can't keep us out of the water.
Jet ski, maybe?
Yeah,
just have some fun.
he wants a jet ski
Really want a
today.
jet ski.
Yeah.
There's plenty of chances to go on a boat trip if you want to.
We are going out on a banana boat later.
Jet ski, paddleboarding.
And it's not just for the youngsters, as 83-year-old Val is ready to prove.
Well, today I'm going to go parasailing, the first time in my life, and I'm taking along for moral support and treating them. My 2 grandchildren are here from London.
Although 16-year-old Soren and 18-year-old Faber have come to visit Val in Fuengirola, the extreme sports are all her idea.
Originally, Nanny had the idea of going abseiling, but we thought maybe something a bit more less stressful, so we decided to do parasailing instead. But it was all Nanny's idea in the first place.
She's definitely a character. She's very, she's always fun to be around. She has been her whole life.
Imagine her heydays. Originally from North Wales, Val has been living in Spain since 1985 and volunteers in a charity shop, as well as running lots of events. There's no stopping this super gram. It's time to get kitted out by Kevin and ready for takeoff.
Hi, Val. Morning. How are you?
Looking forward to this today.
These are victims,
Yeah, these are my grandchildren.
Half wet or all wet?
All wet, but put me in the middle. The 3 of us go together, do we?
Yes.
And I go in the centre and they look after me on either side. I'm excited to see my grandchildren, but I'm not excited to be going up in the air. But then I'll go, I said I'll do it and I'll do it. I'll probably be all right once I get up there. Make sure I get a good one.
There's no turning back for Super Grand Val.
It seems like something that's going to be very scary just as you're about to do it, but then when you're actually up there, it's very nice and very calming.
I'm not too scared, but I feel like I'll be more scared when I actually get on the boat and I see what's happening, and I'll be like, oh no.
It keeps us young. Well, I hope it does.
So do I, Val. So do I.
I'm very excited for it, honestly.
Don't think about it. I just go. That's it. How can you be otherwise?
There you go.
Coming up, there's no turning back for Val. And it's another day in doggy paradise for Inez.
Well, the perfect number of dogs, 37, 38, would be quite nice.
The Brits love their 4-legged friends.
Right living here, isn't it? Good girl.
And a life in the sun can be doggy heaven.
Get out of it.
We can't do enough for our Costa canines.
I love you too.
Hello. Hello.
Did you speak?
He just said hello.
And doggy lover Inez and husband Pat are living in a pooch's paradise in Alarin El Grande, here on the Costa del Sol.
Well, the perfect number of dogs, 37, 38, be quite nice. But no, seriously, for me, the perfect number of dogs is 6, because with the 6 that I've got, I can actually get them into my little car and we can go off for our little walks.
It's a dog's life for these happy hounds. But how does hubby Pat like it?
Living with this many animals, it can be, how can I put it? It's both enjoyable and disruptive at the same time. They've got a lot of love to give. They certainly appreciate the fact that they're in a house that cares about them. Now, as I'm getting a little bit older and sort of joints start to ache, back starts to creak a little bit, I would perhaps prefer fewer than we actually have. 3, I'm sure, would be the right number for me. But I know that Inez has aspirations to take in all the dogs on the planet.
I never expected to have this many dogs.
And her obsession has become a way of life and a business.
Came out in 1995 with my first ex-husband and my 2 young children. Within a year, my husband and I had split. And I stayed here with the kids. So I retrained as a kids entertainer and a clown.
After 11 years clowning around, Inez hung up her red nose and giant shoes.
Patience had run out completely. It was too much, I think. I burnt myself out.
So she started out again, this time working closely with those she loves best, dogs.
These are the dogs. They always follow me wherever we go.
Inez now lives in a house where her nearest neighbour is far enough away to be out of earshot. Which is just as well, because Inez also fosters rescue dogs for a local dog charity.
I've realised I'm more of a country girl at heart anyway. You know, I'm a scruff. I just enjoy just being outdoors, having the door open all day long, no neighbours. It's just amazing, beautiful. Love it up here.
With 6 dogs, 1 cat and husband Pat, Inez is the leader of the pack. But who's her second in command?
It probably would be Max.
Oh, not Pat then.
Good boy, sit. Honestly, I think that dog reads my mind. There are times when I think something and he goes and does it. You're my favourite boy. Hey, high five. And I think, have I actually said that out loud? Yeah, so much for the high five. It's just amazing and how in tune he is. Good boy, yes. You're so good, aren't you? I'll put it there for you. Max has to have a job, so the new fosters that come in, for example, he will teach them that you don't chew cables in the house, you don't touch anything.
Today, Inez needs to get a wiggle on, as she's got a doggy harness to make.
I like being self-employed, don't like working for people if I can possibly avoid it. I like to have a new challenge, so I started my dog harness business a year ago, and it's really starting to build.
Inez is making a special harness that stops dogs from pulling their owners over, and each one is handmade.
In all fairness, they aren't that difficult once you work out what you're doing. There's one piece that really is very complex, and that's the magic bit at the front. And that's the one I can end up stitching my fingers together.
Oh, don't do that, Inez.
And I reckon I can actually make it almost sort of off the peg. Last bit. There we go.
Oh, nice work, but let's see what it looks like on.
So Gerald is my trier, and we take photographs and we send them to the customers.
Well, I meant on a dog, but never mind.
And amazingly, he's actually sort of the size of the majority of dogs. He's a good boy. And there we go, that's the magic bit. It stops the pull, it sort of tightens it nicely, but not in a horrible way for the dog. So if you're standing on this side, the force of the pull brings the dog round to you. And we send you to the customer and say, there you go, your harness is ready.
And it's finished just in time, as Inez is off to visit some doggy clients. It's midday in Benidorm and the sun is high in the sky. And it's the perfect time to head home for a siesta. But 2 people who haven't time to sleep are...
Hello, it's Jim and Ellie.
Hiya, guys. They married last year and started a new business in Benidorm's indoor market, as well as moving into a new flat.
I'm excited to make this place our own and get my own bits and pieces around me again.
That's part of the big sofa.
So they've been very busy doing up the flat and turning it into a home.
As you can see, things have changed a bit since last time you were here.
Come on in and have a look. So this is our kitchen area. Again, the colour scheme, we couldn't have got a better colour scheme to go with the items that we brought from the UK, with the greys and the sunflower. So this is our living room. We moved all our furniture over from the UK.
Looking good, Ellie.
It's really, really nice, and you really don't feel like you're in Benidorm at all when you're up here. I think it's really lovely that we have a home that we love staying in and we want to be in all the time.
But they can't afford to lounge about at home.
Another day in paradise.
Because their aspirations won't chase themselves. They wish to run their own successful cafe in the heart of Benidorm.
The dream coming to Spain from the UK was always that we would be able to work together and run our own business together.
Well, we opened just before Christmas. It wasn't particularly busy. The worst day was probably one of the first days that we opened, and I believe we took €6, wasn't it?
€4.
€4 was the worst day. So just after Christmas, we made the decision I should go back to England and get some work.
And Ellie had to stay in Spain and run the cafe on her own.
I was in a country that I wasn't really familiar with, running a new business that I'd never done before. And I won't lie, there was a few nights where I just came home and I just burst into tears. I just wanted my husband with me. My customers have got me through the darkest days of the last 6 months. It wasn't really the fairy tale start to our marriage that we'd envisaged.
Since then, business has picked up with the summer season.
It is getting popular because it's now the summer holidays and we're getting a lot more tourists in. And
Jim has come back to Spain full time. But in order to make ends meet, they had to come up with a plan.
At the moment, the business is earning enough money to pay one good wage.
But it's not doing enough to pay us both a wage and to cover all the costs of the cafe and obviously the house as well. So we made the decision that I was going to get a part-time job to fit around the hours of the cafe, which has worked out okay. Needs must. You know, we need to make a sacrifice here and there to keep everything ticking over. So I'd rather go out and do that than just sit back and see things crumble, you know?
No problem, my love, thank you.
Jim and Ellie want to expand their business so that they can eventually both work there full-time together.
So that is our Summer Breeze smoothie.
And later today, they'll be launching a new range at the cafe. Back on the Costa del Sol, Peter and James are waiting for the arrival of their surprise guests.
I was stuck in the shop waiting for them to arrive, and there was like lots of text messages. Are you there yet? Are they here? Where are you now? Where are you now?
Their daughter Sophie, her fiancé Josh, and their baby Arlo are coming to check out what the Costas have to offer for their family. And here they are.
You right? We're going to go back then. Use James's waiting for us to go back. So, yeah, ready? My car's just up there. Let's load up in the car then. I can't even find it.
Finding the car is just the start of the problem.
You can get in this side better, but you can't get to the seat. Well, I'll wait till you've done that.
Looks like they brought everything but the kitchen sink there, Peter.
Let's take that out and we'll put these in. This is all good fun, isn't it?
What's it like seeing Sophie?
Oh, amazing. Just got to try and get all this in the car now. I think this will go on there and that's it. No, it won't. Oh, it's been a long time since I've had to do anything like this. Hey, we're in.
They're finally on the road and keeping James posted as they head to him and the shop. But they're not the only ones that'll be reunited. A very special pup is in for a big surprise too.
Hello. When they burst through the door, oh, it was just wonderful. But there's nothing beats an actual hands-on hug. Hello. Lovely little face. Where are you? Where are you?
It's been 4 months since they've seen their grandson.
Very proud to show Soph what we've achieved here. I'll show you the village store. Just to show her that two ordinary people can make a life, can make a living.
And it looks like she's even got a job waiting for her in the family firm.
Sausages, a range of sausages, everything that you want. Bacon, all your frozen veg, greetings cards, big fat sausages. So yeah, I've got you a little pinny and a name badge. Your till training is in about half an hour. No. Family comes first.
Give her a chance, James. She's only just got here.
It's amazing.
And I must admit, I am bursting with pride. I mean, babies don't come with a handbook, but somehow she's just got it.
Yeah, she's doing a good job.
Yeah. And Josh.
Now James and Peter have given the family the tour of the shop, it's time for Sophie to be reunited with her other baby.
So excited because when we moved over here, Sophie was getting a flat, so she sort of said, I don't think I can keep my dog. So we said, don't worry, because we've already got 2 dogs. We'll take your dog with us and look after her.
Jodie was always her dog, really.
Yeah.
So I think she was 9 when she got Jodie, so yeah, so she grew up with her and she was her baby, wasn't she?
Either Jodie's going to be really excited or she's going to have the hump and give her the cold shoulder. Crikey, we've got so much planned whilst they're here. We've obviously got to work during the day, but they've got this lovely pool that they can use in the mornings and going out for breakfast. So afternoons, we've got something planned for every single afternoon.
Every day.
Sounds like you're doing all you can to show them what this life is made of. Further down the sandy coast of Fuengirola, high-flying grandmother Val is getting ready to face her fears by parasailing for the first time. And she's brought her grandchildren Faber and Soren along for moral support. Here we go, Val. Up and away!
Holding on.
Good move, Val. Don't let go.
Oh, we're going faster. And rather this than a roller coaster. It's quite adventurous, isn't it?
It is, Val. Hang on tight.
We're going down now, are we? I'm holding on now. I got my bum wet.
And that's one happy landing. Well done, Val. Well done.
It was so good. What's your really worth it. I was feeling very happy to be so lucky to be able to be up in the air at the age of 83 and have not an ache in my body. Oh, look. Huh? No. They just want it because they don't want to know. You're going to send them for me on WhatsApp, yeah?
Yeah. So I can have your number?
Yeah. I was very glad to have these two with me, and we had a lovely time, didn't we?
It was fantastic, really good. Good experience.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would definitely do it again.
Yeah, me too, definitely. She was so brave on that.
So when they come over here next year, I think we'll go jet ski.
See you same time next year, then. Coming up, Ellie gears up for a busy day in the cafe.
First customers of the day, hopefully the first of many.
And Peter and James enjoy a family celebration.
All the best, hope you have a great
Have a lovely holiday.
Lovely.
When us Brits move to the Costas, for many of us a caravan is the perfect choice of casa.
I'd love to live in a caravan here.
We seen one last year, didn't we?
You've got no bills. Your heating bills is just non-existent.
Absolutely out of this world. It's just like walking into your home. And the lake houses on. It's
And the little houses, yeah, you're right.
You can get them as cheap as 7.5, but if you want a real top quality one, 25k, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's like home from home. You can't beat it.
And that's exactly what husband and wife of 35 years, Tina and Tony from Wigan, thought when they retired to Benidorm 4 years ago.
I'm Tina.
I'm Tony.
Give you a little tour around. Our little patio, when it's hot, we hibernate during the day in the aircon, and then we just come out at night and cook tea on the barbecue.
It's just so easy.
So nice.
I love the spicy chicken and things like that, you know what I mean?
And it's spicy one.
Oh, I say. Anyone else feeling the heat?
Spicy life, spicy wife. Telling you.
So we went for the bigger awning. This is a 3.5 metre.
Yeah.
Because we like the indoor space and it suits us fine. Also, this is the kitchen area, which we don't really use. We eat outside on the barbecue, or we eat out. It's so cheap to eat out.
Yeah.
Why sweat over the oven and the cooker?
You can say that again.
It's a lot cheaper to live out here, though.
For a lot less money, you have such a nicer lifestyle.
That's
You
true.
really do.
Well, let's see the rest of it then.
This is our living area, and we just love the big settee.
What about you, Tony?
I love the curvy teller. The curvy tellers are my favourite thing in this room, apart from you, my sweet. But the TV's gorgeous.
Very smooth, Tony. Very smooth.
When we first started coming to Benidorm, was just after we first got married. We'd been married 35 years yesterday. It was our choral anniversary, and never a crossword.
I do crosswords often. I do them every day.
This is where we sleep. That's a guest bed. Toilet there. That's all you need.
But we never thought
Grew to
that
love
we'd
it.
ever live
No,
here, did we?
never,
Never
absolutely
thought
never.
that at all.
We did try it first for a few weeks and rented vans, and we thought, yeah, this was the life for us, so let's give it a go.
Yep, we did.
That's nearly 4 years ago.
And no regrets.
Not yet.
Yet. You said it first.
Well, they say once an us, always an us. You never retire. I've got a little cupboard here full of dressings and lotions and potions. Anybody gets a cut or a graze, get a quick dressing on and stuff.
I'm in the safest hands possible with my beautiful wife. Did I say that right? And these are earplugs. Believe me, I need them at night. No, for your snoring, I need them. I'm only joking, my little nest of vipers. Come here.
It's just such a simple life. It really is. After having stressful jobs, both of us, for so many years, now to kind of like kick back and have a rest and be away from all that stress, it's just so lovely.
Yep.
It really is. We've got lovely neighbours.
Yeah, that's true.
We really have got lovely neighbours.
And it's just as well, because I know you've got something going on in that shed, Tony.
This is Tony's little
Studio.
which he calls Abbey Road.
When we have a party, we set the gear up outside.
Get all the friends round, parasols on the street.
We have a karaoke desk, and it's a cracking night, isn't it?
Sounds like the place to be.
I do a bit of singing in the bars, which I really enjoy. That's enough I've learned.
You know what? I think he sings better than Neil Diamond, and I'm not just biased because he's my husband, but I really, really do think he is better than Neil
I'll
Diamond.
just get my wallet, I'll give you that money after. You get a bit jealous, though, don't you?
Don't get jealous, because I can
when
sing.
I'm batting all the women off.
I'm better
No way,
than you.
I'm married.
This is our dream life now. We've lived this for nearly 4 years, and
no regrets.
That's it. That's it.
A final tune from you, Tony?
I got this off my sister, Monica, and I play it.
A man of many talents. And on that note, we're off. Thanks for having us, Tina and Tony. Back in the inland town of Alarinal Grande, Inez is off to the local doggy rescue centre to measure up some Costa canines for her designer harnesses.
Oh, it's beautiful. Really, really lovely place. They've been here for, I think it's 30 years or something, family-run business. So today got a busy day. Here we are at Cat and Dog World. I've got to measure up a harness to make.
Inez is a close friend of the sanctuary and often fosters the rescue dogs for them.
This is my order book. So I write the name of the customer, the owner, the colour that they want, and then neck, chest, waist, back.
And she's happy to donate her harnesses to the rescue centre to help train the dogs not to pull too much.
They're fantastic people and they're really supportive of the local rescues, dogs, and they have their own cat rescue. So they have quite a few different rescue dogs, and one of them we're going to measure up because I've gifted them a harness. Oh, you're going to be a good girl.
And now to measure up the lucky doggy.
Yeah, sorry, no, I love you too. You're a very good girl. It's a 52-centimetre neck. And then we have the chest bit. These are all everything else is pretty standard on one of the harnesses, but these are the bits that are personal to the dog. We're all measured up. We can make you your harness. So whoever takes you out and whoever's going to adopt you, because your family's out there somewhere, they can have the harness to take you for nice walkies in. Yeah, you're such a good girl.
Soon, Kizzy will have a fancy new harness and, let's hope, a new home.
How has my husband not left me yet? I honestly don't know, but I think he said to me, that's it. If you get another dog, I am packing my bag and I am leaving because it's too much. And I said, where are you going to go? He said, I don't know, but I'm going. And he has got a bag packed. It's a small bag packed on the top of the wardrobe, which was from a previous trip, which he still hasn't been unpacked.
So that would be a doggy bag then, eh? And now Inez is off to see another waggy customer to deliver their new harness. Back in Sado Park, fur baby Jodie is about to get a big surprise as James and Peter arrive home with their daughter Sophie, her fiancé Josh and baby Arlo.
Who is it? Who is it, It's your Sophie.
After 18 months apart, Sophie is delighted to see her dog Jodie again, and this could be another reason to move over here.
She's more excited about who the new person is. Who's that? Well, I've really missed him. And the place is lovely.
Thank
Hey, Pix. I really missed you. Pick remembers who I am. Hello. Hello. Very jealous, living up in Spain.
It's time to introduce Jodie to baby Arlo.
Where's my baby?
Jodie seems happy enough to see Sophie again, but gives baby Arlo the cold shoulder.
Oh, don't be mean, Jodie.
If Sophie's going to get back in Jodie's good books, she'd better start off by taking her for walkies, without the baby.
Oh, it's so lovely. I've been seeing her on FaceTime every day, but it's not the same, is it? So it's the first time I've seen her in a year and a half. I think she's a bit grumpy with me. Definitely.
Small, steady steps, and it'll be grand.
Yeah, I think it was good to see Soph take Jodie out for a walk again, wasn't it? It was really nice. She enjoyed it, I think.
Definitely.
And she was all right with her by that time, so...
With the first day's business out of the way, it's time to relax at the pool bar.
All the best. Hope you have a great
Have a lovely holiday.
Lovely to meet you.
Over in Benidorm, Ellie is serving up some pucker tucker in her cafe that she owns with husband Jim.
Today I'm learning how to do Ellie's world-famous French toast.
They've got plans to grow their business and add to their menu of firm favourites.
I think we're the only place in town that does French toast. Obviously, being in Spain, French toast isn't so popular. But it seems to be a winner-winner with the customers, so we're going to crack on with it. 1 egg, squirt of condensed milk. You want to beat all that up to make like a custard. Lay our bread on the plancha. So you don't want it to burn, but you do want a bit of colour, and you want that. Do you think you'd be able to do this?
I will, because I've been taking notes.
And that's that. All done.
Oof, tasty. They've also got a new range of smoothies and iced coffees.
So for the smoothies, we were going to buy a brand new Bobby Dazzler blender for the cafe, but a friend of ours is actually returning to the UK next month, and they're gifting us their really expensive one. Means we can now start doing iced coffees and smoothies, which, in terms of profit margins, are probably the highest profit-making items that we can do. So it's really giving the customer what they want and increasing our profits at the same time, so win-win. They're the freshest ones you're going to get in Benidorm.
Ali, can I have summer breeze, please?
Can I have chocolate twist?
You can, my love.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that is our summer breeze smoothie.
That's lovely, Ali.
Looks like Ellie's smoothies are going down a treat. To help their business grow, Jim's got a part-time job at a local bar, and it's time for him to get to work.
Good morning. So I do my little part-time job to keep things running.
And gives him a chance to practice his Spanish.
Salud, tío. Gracias. A lot of them speak English anyway, but it does help to speak Spanish too. They do appreciate it. It also helps with the tips.
CC Jim.
We're both very hard workers, and we both have the same goal. So the idea is to get to where we want to be. So if we have to work apart for a few months, then so be it. But at the end of the day, it's all a common goal.
I think this last couple of months where we've seen things move forward and we've seen things turn a corner and get more stable, it's just made us appreciate what we have.
Oh, that's lovely. Coming up, Inez has a tricky customer.
I think I'll let you put that one on.
And James and Peter show the family the dizzy heights of Costa living.
Beautiful, isn't it? You could have this every day of your life.
It's a glorious afternoon on the Costa Blanca. Some are heading out for fun in the sun. Others are still having to work hard. In Benidorm, Jim and Ellie have had a busy day at their cafe. But it's not over yet. Jim's been working part-time in a local bar to bring in some extra cash, and now Ellie's helping out there too. It's all changed as they swap shifts and Jim takes over at the cafe, but not before Ellie sets him a goal.
I need to Jim to sell and sell hard. Today's target is to sell 5 smoothies and 3 iced coffees. So if we can do that, those combined will increase our profits by about 30-35 euros. So we've already sold 2, so you just need to sell 3 smoothies and 2 iced coffees to meet today's target. Think you can do it?
Of course he can.
Team Jelly Baby.
Where can we do that?
Hola, buenos dias. Jim and I job share. So we do 3 days a week in here and 3 days a week in the cafe.
Oh, I see. Nifty.
Jim being here all the time and me being in there all the time can sometimes be quite lonely. So this way we get to meet customers from both sides.
Nice one.
Y si lo dices en propio español, ya ni te cuento.
So it helps me make new friendships and meet new people. Sure.
Muchas gracias.
Meanwhile, back at the cafe, Jim's in charge and he's got a target to reach.
The boss is gone, left me to my own devices. Under a bit of pressure to sell some smoothies. Best thing about the cafe is I'm super, super proud of how we have built it up from literally nothing.
Full English. Nothing to beat it.
See, I think the best thing about the cafe is our customers. It's a mixture of holiday makers that return and people who live up on the campsites, retirees.
Food's superb.
Beautiful. Absolutely lovely.
Rave reviews aside, I wonder how Jim's getting on selling those smoothies and iced coffees.
Have a nice latte with my pudding, please.
Of course, my darling.
Thank you.
There you go, my love.
Right, thank you.
Cheers, sweetheart. This is supposed to be a quiet time in the market. Apparently not for us.
You must be doing something right, Jim.
I absolutely love being in there. I love talking to people. I love listening to people's stories.
We shifted an iced coffee. Still haven't shifted any smoothies.
Well, best get on with it then.
Fairly confident.
Fingers crossed.
Truffle, please.
There you go, then, my love. Enjoy.
Very much, thank you.
Still got a little bit left, so what I might do is stick a few little pots on the bar and do some free samples, see if I can't drum up some business.
Oh, amazing.
Ooh, a tasty sample. Great idea.
Well, the mango is it?
Quite nice, isn't it? Can we have 2 summer fruits, please?
2 summer fruits coming right up, lads. Thank you. You just made my wife happy. There you go, then, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
€5 in total. Enjoy. Well, it's been a good day. We've hit the target.
Well done, mate. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Happy wife, happy life.
It feels like things are finally settling down and we're getting a bit of structure in the place. And the bottom line is we can lose, be a dream tomorrow, but, you know, we're not going to lose each other.
Boom.
Over in Alarin Grande, Inez, our doggy designer, has her last call of the day delivering a bespoke dog harness.
So here we are at a customer's house. We've got a brand new harness for their dog that I've fitted, and we're just going to go and put it on, make sure it's all correct and that she's happy with it.
Are you going to try your nice new harness?
Yeah.
Me?
I'm always anxious, to be absolutely honest, that the dog, A, likes the harness, but it's not just that. When you go to put a harness on, you're hovering over the dog, and sometimes they don't like that. Come on, darling. Okay.
Sit.
So you have to be a bit careful when you're putting the harness on. I'm not the owner. They don't mind the owner doing it, but with me doing it, complete stranger, it might go wrong. Okay.
Sit.
Oh.
There you go.
All
It's
right.
all right.
All right. Yeah, I'll let you.
Okay,
I think I'll let you put that
Yeah.
one. Just in case.
There you go. Yes.
Oh, brilliant.
Willing now, I hope.
Yes.
It's so nice to take her for a walk now without having your arm pulled out of your arm socket.
Job done, and now it's time to head home and chill.
Finished for the day.
Over in the southern east coast of the Costa del Sol in Mijas.
Oh, this is the bull ring up the top here.
Peter and James's family are visiting.
Oh, they're not nice to the bull, no.
So they brought them to this beautiful whitewashed village in the hills.
It's somewhere that we've always liked, but I want them to see sort of like a little whitewashed village, and it's beautiful just to have a little walk around up there. So hopefully they'll enjoy it.
It would be Peter and James's dream if daughter Sophie and her family made the move to join them in Spain full-time, so they're hoping the trip to Mijas will bring them round to the idea of a life in the sun. But there might be one slight problem.
The only thing with Mijas, because it's set on a hillside, I don't think Josh is terribly good with heights.
Beautiful.
It's very high up, though.
It is very
And there is one little walkway, which is beautiful, and you can see for miles and miles.
Yeah.
But he'll have to hold one of our hands. We'll keep him safe.
It is quite high up there, isn't it?
So, have you managed to win them round yet, boys?
Yeah, we are definitely doing the sales pitch, bringing them here, because it's quintessential, beautiful rural Spain. It really is. Look at what you could have had. Right, let me take a photo of you guys. Yes. Oh, hello. That's a cute one. Pero vino regresado con casera?
And they sealed the deal with a slap-up meal.
So what do you think, guys, to Mijas?
Gorgeous.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, I love it.
You could have this every day of your life. No, we got to work. It'd be nicer, wouldn't it?
We love the sun.
Yeah.
Everybody's so friendly. Everybody says hello.
Yeah, don't get that in the UK.
Don't get that back home.
Nausea.
So, are Sophie and Josh now ready for a life on the Costas?
We absolutely love all of it. We would love to come and live over here, just for a better life for us and for Arlo growing up.
Yeah, definitely.
What should we drink to Mijas? It's a family. It's a family.
Cheers.
Now they're home and have had a few weeks to think things over, how do they feel about making the move to Spain?
We've got some planning to do. We're doing some wedding planning.
Well, that's okay. You can do that there, and then you can plan after that, can't you?
After that, we can plan, moving.
Hey, look at his face. All right, love you lots. Bye-bye. Bye.
Love you both.
Bye, Arlo. Bye.
So a move could be on the cards then.
I'm sure they will come. They said that it may take them a little while because they're planning their wedding and they want to definitely do it before Arlo goes to school so that he goes to school in Spain. So that's good news.
Sounds like it might not be too long before they're bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Next time on the Costas.
Hello.
Bambi sells Spanish sunshine in La Aldea.
How lovely is that?
And Colin Coco Brown has some new arrivals.
Coming up after the break for you, a humiliating U-turn from the government as they rip up their plan to axe the top earners tax rate.
And the man living inside a doodle will be asking what possessed him to scrawl all over his house. Join us for 5 minutes.